Hello there guys, it's Joel here, aka Galax, and welcome back to my YouTube channel today for a house update kind of video. I realised I left the last vlog of us moving in, and then I didn't really film. That day was stressful enough, like moving in here, and then this week has been so stressful. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have noticed I was a bit quiet. It's just because so much has been going on here and it's been really hard to it's been a testing week. But I'll explain as we go around because I can show you what's gone wrong. But today it's Saturday now and it feels a lot more, we feel a bit more settled and like things are really coming together now. So I'll explain, let's go around. So point number one, the sofa from our old place is too big. We bought this sofa really quickly at our old apartment just because we needed something to sit on. And we wanted something really comfy. It doesn't suit this house. It's not like the aesthetic that I really like and really want for this place. So we are going to get rid of it and we're going to get a new one. It's just a case of deciding on a new one. So yeah, sofa. And I want it to be a lot smaller. I want it to be a corner sofa still, but I want it to kind of cut off there, if you know what I mean. Some mirrors against the wall. We've had the floor done and we've had the walls painted. I don't know if you watched the last video, but these were like paisley wallpaper and the rest of the walls were yellow. So now everything is just white. We just wanted like a fresh start in the entire room. So that's what we've done. We've had some really lovely moving in cards from people. I hope your neighbours aren't dicks. I know where you live, like in a non-creepy way. My friends Joanne and Danielle got me this Dior coffee table book. And then our friends Tom and John got us this really nice White Company diffuser. That's my cheese plant from my office. Need to water it actually. And then we have a new plant. Me and Scott got given a new plant from Joanne and Ross, which was really nice. Just don't know where to put them yet, so they're in front of this fireplace. So what we want doing in this room as well is we want kind of like cabinets and shelves built in the alcoves, which will be really nice. So we've got a carpenter coming around. Oh, basically, we have a company, we've been working with a company recommended to us from our friends Tom and John, and it's called Number 10 Tradespeople. And it's kind of like a middleman. So they find all the different tradesmen that can do like carpentry, the flooring, the painting, and they basically sort everything out for you. So if you do live in London and are looking for that kind of service, then I definitely recommend them. I'll leave the link in the description box below, but basically they've had our whole house painted and the floor done, most of it even before we moved in, and we only had like a week for them to do it. So I was really impressed with the service. The kitchen is an absolute state. I can't believe I'm showing it to you. But basically, we ordered a range cooker to go here from John Lewis. So bearing in mind, we've lived here for a week now and we've not had any way of cooking food except for the microwave because basically, because it's a flame kind of like gas, this was a problem. So this extended to here. And they said they wouldn't install our oven because of the wooden upstand. So we had to get rid of 10 centimeters either side. So now that's been done and painted over, but obviously it just looks a bit weird, but we don't really like the whole kitchen anyway. And in the future, we're going to get an extension. So I don't want us to spend too much money on it for now, but we do obviously need the cooker installed. So those boxes will come out and the cooker can now be installed, but those parts have been taken away. Next, we have the dishwasher, which has just finished a cycle. So you can see it won't go fully back into the space that it's supposed to go in. And that is because there is no power close enough to it. And if we get an extension lead, well, it has an extension lead in it now, but it's plugged up to there, but it can run all the way back. We just aren't able to do that at the moment because those don't come out. I don't know if I'm making much sense, but basically, and then we had the dishwasher installed. We bought it from Appliances Online, who have been, no joke, absolutely awful. I do not recommend Appliances Online at all. They just have good prices, but now I know why. And basically we paid for installation as well, and that got installed on Tuesday. It's now Saturday, and this is the first day that we've got it to work. Basically, whoever installed it didn't open the valve for the water to start coming through to the dishwasher, and they didn't test it. We tried to turn it on and no water was coming through. So that led us to have to contact the people who used to live here to find out how to open the valves. And basically you pay for an installation service, but they didn't fully do it, which was quite frustrating because obviously me and Scott are quite clueless about dishwashers and stuff like that, which is why you pay for the installation. But yeah, we fixed it now and now it works. So that was the first cycle. This is all really hot. I'm just letting it cool down before we take stuff out. So as I said in the previous vlog, these stairs are being inspected by someone next week. Basically they're quite weak. And we did want the wood floor to continue like all the way up the stairs, but they just want someone to look at them before they do the floor. Basically there's like cracks in the stairs, you know, all the bigger ones as well, where you can actually see some movement when you like push down. So it's not very safe at the moment, especially if they want to do work on it and take that chandelier out at some point. So yeah, we have someone coming around to look at that this week, and hopefully then we can get the stairs, put wood floor all over the stairs, and then like paint the banister. And yeah, they just need some TLC really because they look a bit battered. So this is mine and Scott's room, and we've set up a little rail for now for some of Scott's clothes, and we've just put a lot of wash bedding on the bed. Basically upstairs was being painted this week, so then we had to take everything out and then in the morning like push the bed into the middle of the room and cover it with sheets. So it's been kind of like an unsettled living environment this week, which is why I think it's added even more stress. But another thing for up here, so we want to get shutters on this window and in the lounge downstairs, and then also we want to get some wardrobes built in the alcoves here. This is like kind of weird because this is just a tiny cupboard, which makes no sense. You can't really even hang anything in there. So we want to get rid of that door and make two kind of like matching wardrobes either side and have them come out a little bit, not too far. I don't want them to come out further than the fireplace, kind of just to like here. And then we'll hopefully have some space to store some stuff. But now that it's been painted, I absolutely love it, and the floor is really nice as well. And also, I'd like a new bed and bedside table because I feel like this stuff really suited the last flat that we lived in, but it doesn't really go with this house. So at some point we'll be replacing those, but at the moment it's just not high on the priority list. Something I'm very excited to show you is my office. So it's slowly coming together, changing room, office, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I've just put a rail there for now with some of my pieces, more of my summer pieces, and then I've put one of my shelves there. I don't really have space for the other one at the moment. So I'm going to put like shoes and bags on there. I did have my desk too, but I honestly think the desk is too big for this room. So I might get like a smaller desk for over there or something. But I'm so happy with the flooring, and I'm so happy with the painting. It just makes it feel so much better and like a clean slate, which is good. Also doing something soon with Luisa Via Roma over on Instagram. So make sure you're following me on there to check that out. And I know this is so boring, but basically this is where they had the washing machine and the tumble dryer. The people who used to live here. So all the plumbing was set up already for the washing machine. So we just put it into the same place. I was worried about the tumble dryer being such a confined space, but there is a gap to the side where the air can go in and then it comes out of there. So that's fine. But basically appliances online screwed us over again. And one of these was out of stock. We wanted a different brand in both actually, but one of them was out of stock. So they let us choose different ones. So I replaced both of them. With Candy. This has all been a huge learning curve, and basically when they carried that new order over, they didn't also include the installation. So they basically came at like 8 a.m. one morning, dropped this at the front of the house and then left. And I was like, I've paid for installation. And they were like, no you didn't. And I was like, yes I did. And I even showed them the email where I did, and they were like, oh, but it's not on our system. So I had to call back. Luckily, they were able to get someone to come and install it the next day for us, but it was their mix-up in the first place through the kind of ordering system and stuff. But it was just, and I've been super busy with work this week as well, so it just wasn't fun. But finally, again, it started working yesterday because it was installed yesterday, and we were able to wash our clothes. Because basically we hadn't been able to wash our clothes for a week. And I'd pretty much run out of underwear and socks. Today was the final day, so I was happy that we got it working eventually. So yeah, still no oven, but hopefully that should be arriving this week to be installed. It's just these little things that you don't even think about that, like, I've lived in rented apartments for the past 8 years, and obviously when you rent places, these things are usually included. We weren't actually aware that the people selling the house were taking all of the white goods as well, up until very, very late on in the purchase. So if you are buying a house, make sure you check what is included, because actually when we first viewed it, they did say it was included, and then later on they said that it wasn't. And we were kind of too far down the line to be bothered about that kind of stuff at that point. So that as a tip, if you're buying a house, just triple check and get it in writing what kind of white goods are included with the property. But yeah, so we're nearly past that point now. So once we've got all of those kind of like essential everyday items for cooking, washing, cleaning and stuff like that, then we'll be sorted. Sorry if this is a really boring vlog, but that's basically been my life this week. I'm very excited to see what happens with like the cabinets and the cupboards downstairs and like hallway and stuff like that, and see how fixing those kinds of things goes. Oh, that's one thing as well. My friends Joanne and Ross came round on Monday and lent us their lawnmower. So we had the grass cut. Well, Scott did it. I watched. And we had a barbecue as well, which was really, really nice. It's so nice to have a garden. Like, honestly, not having a garden for so long, I just kind of forgot about it. Especially with this nice weather as well. It's just, yeah, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely fortunate, I'm extremely privileged for me and Scott to even be able to buy a house at our age in the first place. And these problems are just like little things that stress you out on the day, but they're not like huge life problems. So yeah, I don't want you to think that I'm moaning or complaining, because I'm not. I'm just telling you what happened basically. But yeah, I'm so excited. I can't wait to keep working on the house. I feel like as soon as one problem gets fixed, more like things that you want to do or like things that you need to fix kind of happen. Oh god, and then the boiler broke the other day. I didn't tell my mum this actually, so mum, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I'm telling you now, but I didn't want to stress her out as well. But basically the boiler broke, and the radiator was leaking, so we had to like Google and YouTube how to like bleed a radiator and fix that so that we could get the pressure back into the boiler. I thought the stressful part of buying a house would be the actual purchase, because ours was 6 months and it was like long, but I think the real stress has started now. Yeah, we've not even got to the point of like getting like homeware things yet, because so many like kind of big jobs need doing in the house. So having said that, now that my office is set up, I will be getting back to some fashion content as well, but I'll still be giving house updates too. Let me know what you're liking in the comments below. My last house video has so many views, so I feel like you guys are liking the house content, so I'll keep that coming if that's what you enjoy. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.